Hi, my name is Gabrielle Langenfeld, and this is my Passion One-to-One video. So starting off with the person that I chose to meet with, her name is Jill Lazar, and she's a head zookeeper of the African Hoofstock building at Como Zoo. And I chose to meet with her because I'm currently doing an internship right now at Como Zoo in that building, and I thought that she is someone who lives her life with passion. So how I created Powerful Ask This is by setting up a meeting, and I was clear in my intention. There was lots of planning for a meeting and my time and how long it was going to take to meet. I went out of my comfort zone to approach this person because I was going to be asking her personal questions, and I'm not someone who usually does this. It was scary at first, but it got easier as time went on. Some of my feelings and predictions for this meeting was excitement to get to know her story a little bit better and how her journey got to her to where she is today. So going to the meeting, I met with Jill in person at Como Zoo in her office. We met for about 30 minutes long to talk and about her journey and her passion for animals and all those sort of things. When I told Jill why I chose her for this conversation, she was very surprised, but she was really excited that I thought that she was a person who lived her life passionately. She also thought this to be true, so when I asked her to meet, she was very appreciative and honored that I chose her for my Passion One-to-One. A few key learnings that resonated with me from this conversation with Jill was that her path was not an easy one at first. She's a very strong, confident, driven person in my mind, but it took her a while to get where she is today. She had to work very hard to get where she is. She used to work at the Animal Humane Society as a caretaker for many years, and she recently had become a head zookeeper in the last 10 years or so, so it's kind of a new career for her. She had gone to school and done all the right things, but getting into zookeeping is very competitive, and it's not always easy to jump right into after college. So she was someone who never gave up, though, and she worked hard. She volunteered at the zoo, and she even went to do more schooling to pursue her dreams of working with exotic animals. She also shows so much love for her job every day, and she does everything she can for these animals like they're her own pets. She even has her own garden at her own home that she picks her own produce from every single day of the summer and brings it to these animals. So she really, really loves them, and she just has so much passion for her job. I would say that this connects to me in a possible future because I too want to become a zookeeper someday, and knowing what it takes after talking to Jill made me realize how strong I will have to be in the future in order to get into the job I've been hoping for some time now. Jill's passion for her job is what I believe got her into a leadership position, and I will now make sure after meeting with her to make sure that I live with my life and choose a job I am passionate about. This is because I know by choosing a job that I have passion for, I'll be able to rise up as a leader much easier than if I did a job that I didn't feel as passionate about. So I think the biggest currencies that I got out of this conversation were inspiration and resource. So I feel like I'm stronger in my drive for my future after this conversation with Jill. She really inspired me to keep working at my goal to be a zookeeper no matter how much time, effort, and work it takes, because it'll pay off in the end. I think that I also gained a resource that will give me power in my future. After having this conversation with Jill, I believe our connection was much stronger, and I now have earned an ally that will help me in my future endeavors as a zookeeper, is what I'm hoping. So my overall thoughts about this meeting was that I think it was very valuable, and I'm happy that we had this assignment to help me grow as a leader. What was most valuable to me was the inspiration and resource I earned from the conversation with Jill. As a driver of the conversation, I think I did well with meaningful questions by planning ahead and having them ready for the conversation. I don't think I would do anything differently next time. I think the conversation went really well for me. I think this skill will be valuable to my leadership development because in order to become a better leader, we must learn. In order to learn, we must have to listen to other people and their stories and experiences and what it's taught them. That's the best way for leaders to learn, in my opinion. And being able to have a conversation and ask someone these types of questions are very important to leadership development. So that's my Passion One-to-One video. Thank you.